All right, so we're going to start with lesson D, which is good fiction. Are you there? Can you hear me? Can you see my screen? Is
Yes.
everything working fine? Yeah. Okay, good. So here we have good fiction. So first, we have two questions here. First, do you like to read?
Yes.
Yeah. What do you read?
Um, right now, I'm I'm reading a book about my career, my my work,
Nice. What is it?
networks,
Networks, like
systems.
oh, okay, good. So you're an engineer?
Yeah.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank
I'm a psychologist
you. Yes.
and also an English teacher. What
Yeah.
about you, Jackie? Do you like to read?
Yes, I like
What do you read?
whatever. I usually read a fiction, a science fiction books.
Nice. Well, that's actually the question. What good fiction have you read recently? So, do you want to tell us what you're reading?
Right now, I'm reading Winter from Cinderella.
Okay, is it interesting?
Yeah, yes.
Good. And you, Andres, are you reading something?
My last book was The Principito, but in English,
Nice, Little
but
Prince.
like
I love
six.
it. That's actually one of my favorite books.
Yes, I trying to learn in English. I bought in English,
Hmm.
and but right now I don't have time to read because I'm preparing for my exam, my certification of other things.
Nice. That's good. Well, it's a short book, so I bet you'll find the time to read it or to finish it. Hopefully, though. I
Yes.
highly recommend everyone to read this book. It's amazing.
What, the Principito?
Yep.
Oh yes, yes. It's a classic book.
Yeah. And yeah, I read it when I was learning French. I read it in French, and it's nice. It's lovely. I really liked it. But anyway, so we have here an entry, and well, actually, the winning entry in the short story contest. So first, what we're going to do before reading is we're going to try to answer this question. It says, what is Janet's problem? Okay, so don't read just yet. We're going to have 1 minute to try and find this. Where's the timer? It's right here. So we're going to have 1 minute to try to find the answer to this question. Okay, the question again is what? Where is it? Here. What is Janet's problem? Okay, so ready, go. 1 minute. Try to find the answer. 5. Okay, time. Now tell me, what is Janet's problem? What do you think Janet's problem is?
Mm, maybe she can't remember some things.
Okay. What do you think, Jackie?
Strange things happen in her life.
Strange things happen in her life. Sounds good. Um, well, do you have any more ideas? Let's write them down. Okay, first we had that in her life. What can you repeat what you said, Andres, please?
Um, she can't remember some things.
She can't remember some things. What other ideas did you get? Or that's it? Those are your best guesses.
Um,
Yeah, no more?
yes, no more.
Okay. All right, good. Well, let's leave this here. And now let's actually look for the answer, okay? Okay, let's take turns reading. Yes? Andres, you want to go first?
Yes.
Okay, please go ahead.
Jane couldn't remember when she first realized she was invisible. She supposed it had started. Well, maybe it had started before, but she first noticed it when she would look into someone's eyes, say a passerby on the street,
Passerby.
or even someone in the hallway at work, when she was pushing the mail cart from office to office.
Thank you. Jackie, next, please.
She had always thought it was only human. What you did as a part of a community, a part of a society. When someone
Society.
passes by, sorry, you
Society.
look aside. When someone passes by, you look them in the eyes, smile, and say hi or hello or how's it going.
Thank you. Andres.
Janet always did to everyone. Of course, not everyone responded. Some people looked away. Some acted like they didn't see her or didn't hear her. She always felt sorry for people like that. What was it like not to be able to smile and say hi? She couldn't imagine.
Thank you.
But lately she had noticed that not only was no one saying hi back, no one was even acknowledging her as if she weren't even there, just as if they couldn't see her at all.
Thank you.
Then stranger things happened. One day when she was in line at her local donut shop, the woman behind the counter waited on the guy in front of her, then looked through her and asked the girls behind her, "May I help you?"
Thank you.
She began ordering from the drive-through window. They could hear her voice apparently through the cheap speakers. Could see at least her throat when she pulled out the window. They would slip her the million half a cup with vanilla cream and take her bills and give her change, all without making eye contact.
She would drive away, smiling, eyes wide, and shake her head, and sip her coffee and wondered what was happening in the world.
This morning, a clear, hard winter morning at Saturday, Janet pulled out of the drive-through, doubled back into the parking lot, still filled high with mountains of snow and parked. She'd been strung in the house for 3 days, the office closed, her neighborhood like something from another planet.
She grabbed the newspaper from the set seat next to her. It was the first paper she'd gotten since the day before the storm. She found it sitting in the sun on top of a 6 foot mound of snow at the end of her driveway like a yellow plastic bagged Valentine's Day gift.
With her coffee and bag in one hand and the newspaper tucked under her arm, she pushed through the door of the donut shop, where she hadn't ventured in months, and made her way to a small table by the window. There were a few people at a high top at the opposite window. A couple of workers in headsets and caps moved behind the counter. No one looked up as she crossed to her table and sat down.
Uh, Jane sipped at the coffee. It was
Accept.
hot and sipped. Yes, Jane sipped at the coffee. It was hot and almost burnt her tongue.
Punk. Punk.
She slipped the newspaper out of the plastic sleeve and spread it out on the table. A small, wrinkled man was making his way toward her, sliding a large wrap mop across the already clean floor. Jane lifted her feet as he moved under her table. He
He
put
mopped.
him up under her table. He put the mop in the bucket and reached over for her newspaper, sliding it halfway off the table before Janet her hand
Slapped.
down, slapped
Mm-hmm.
her hand down, stopping it. The man looked puzzled, puzzled, and took it again.
Hello, Janet said and smiled. The man looked up into her eyes.
Oh, hello, he had, smiling back. I didn't see you.
Now you do, she said. Now you do.
Yes. Thank you very much. Now, um, okay, so now that you read the story, what is Janet's problem?
She is invisible.
Yes, she's invisible. but not literally, right? She doesn't have like superpowers or anything. She just she just isn't noticed. Do you have or have you had this problem?
Ignored.
Like, no, not really.
Mm,
How about you,
I
Jackie?
Yes, because I speak slow
You speak slow. I also speak
and,
slow.
and quiet.
It is sometimes an issue, but well, people can get used to it, and it's not a bad thing to do. Just to speak slow and to speak uh, not as loud as everyone else. Andres, you were going to say something?
yes, sometimes.
All right, go ahead. So you haven't had this problem, right?
Like this problem.
Yeah. Like being invisible.
Um, so sometimes when I'm talking about um things that other people doesn't understand or can't understand.
All right. Well, I think that's not quite your fault, you know? And people just sometimes are not interested in learning something new, you know? But I think your career, for example, your profession is really interesting. So, I don't know. Maybe you just uh don't hang out with the correct people, perhaps.
Yes,
Well,
yes, I guess.
all right. Well, there are people who sometimes tell me that they wish they were invisible. Do you happen to be one of those people? Like, do you like being invisible, or would you like to be invisible?
Um, I think that it's depend of the situation. Sometimes I prefer to be invisible.
What situations?
Oh, for example, when I don't when I don't want to do or to listen um, people, um, I prefer to be visible when I'm exhausted or when I have some problems.
Okay. How about you, Jackie?
Like a superpower? Yes.
Like a superpower, it would be awesome, right?
Yes.
But uh, I need like Janet.
Uh, well, I don't know, maybe.
I think it has its pros and cons, right?
Yes.
What's something good about being invisible like Janet? What do you think is a good thing about being invisible like Janet?
Um,
You can do whatever and nobody knows because nobody see you.
Right? That you will be able to do anything and nobody would notice. That's a good that's a good pro. What else?
You will be able to take the things that you want.
Like stealing?
Yes.
All right. Well, it all depends. I mean, I don't think this would work in a bank or or a big store. You know, they have cameras.
At night.
Like this man. All right, good. Okay. Well, before we oh wait, we haven't discussed the cons of being invisible. What is something bad about this?
Nobody knows you.
All right. Nobody knows you. What do you think, Jackie?
If you need help or it's something important, nobody knows you, so you, you can do anything and you are alone. Maybe.
That's true. Oh well. This reminded me to this movie with what's the name of this actress? The one from Harry Potter? Uh
Hermione.
Hermione, yeah, the actress. What's her
Oh,
name? She
um,
Emma Watson?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. So she has this movie. Well, she was in this movie called "The Perks of Being a Wallflower, a sunflower, a
yeah,
wallflower." I think it is a good movie. It reminded me of that. I mean, this reading. It was a good movie. Have you seen it?
yes,
Yep,
Yes.
with Ezra Miller. I think that's the name, and Emma Watson.
yes,
It was a good movie, and they were all invisible, right?
yes.
Well, at least they were invisible together. All right. Good. Well, okay. Do you have any questions about vocabulary here? Like take another look at the reading and tell me if you have some questions or there are some words that you don't understand.
Yeah.
All right. Take 2 minutes to read and tell me if you don't understand something. Okay?
Yeah.
Or if a word is new for you and all that.
What is zip hair in the paragraph 7?
Paragraph
Zip,
7.
zip hair.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look at the entire sentence, okay? She would drive away, smiling, eyes wide, and shake her head and sip her coffee. Sip is like this,
Take.
like this, like a
Okay,
little sip, like
okay.
that's it. Mhm. What else did you say?
Peeled,
Sip. What? Where is it?
peeled, paragraph 8.
Paragraph 8. What line?
The third line.
Oh, piled.
I
Like something piled. One thing on top of another thing.
What is
Like full.
vehicle man?
Where
As
is it?
in 11.
I can't find it.
Winkleman 11 in the third paragraph at the end.
Looking for it. Hold on.
A small Winkleman was making.
Oh, okay. I see. Wrinkled. Well, wrinkle is like a line that draws on your face because of old age. Like I guess how like this, all wrinkled. Yep.
Okay.
A wrinkled man. It could be like an old man or
Yeah.
an old looking man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like for example, you know Gordon Ramsay. He is a little wrinkled. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
what is to get?
It's in the same paragraph.
Just to the end.
Tugged. Oh, tugged again. Well,
Yes.
it yeah. It can be like hmm, like he continued doing what he was doing. The man looked puzzled, like he was intrigued, and tugged again. Hmm. Like yeah, he continued doing what he was doing, which was mopping. Is that it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. All right. Let's repeat these words. Okay. Sip.
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 Also, we have in this reading the word sipped, which is the past tense of sip. Piled.
Pile.
Pile.
Piled.
Pile.
Pile.
Wrinkle.
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 Wrinkled man.
Wrinkled man.
Wrinkled man.
Tugged.
Tap.
Tucked.
Tugged.
Tap.
Tucked.
All right. Very good. Okay. Now let's continue with the next exercise. Okay. Now we have here 5 questions. Okay. It says understand and react. Discuss the questions. Now we're going to ask these questions in pairs. All right. So Jackie worked with Andres. Ask and answer these questions. according to what you read and what you think about it. Okay?
Okay.
All right, go ahead. I'll listen.
Um, Jackie, what kind of woman do you think Jane is?
I think Jane is polite, sweet, and
A good woman, right?
yes, a good woman. And
More like
why?
more like a good person, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, what did Jane feel invisible?
because nobody noticed her. It was like, oh, hi, and
Strange.
nobody answered.
Strange.
Yes,
She felt like strange, right? Um, how do you think Jane felt on Saturday morning after the storm?
I don't know. Um, um, I'm not sure, but I think she started to feel better or less awkward. How about you, Andres?
Um, I the truth is that this question I can remember in the history of the Saturday morning.
It's paragraph 8. It
Oh
is right.
yes,
It's
I
right
read
here.
like desperate.
Desperate. How would you have feel? How would you have felt if you were in this situation?
Oh, like more relaxed, right?
More relaxed?
Because she 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 began to do things.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I think it would be a little. I don't know. I'll be a little anxious, to be honest. Like trapped in my house for 3 days, everything white outside. I don't know. Like, I mean, it would be so different because, well, for instance, I I don't know if you are from here too, but I'm from Acapulco. So here we do not know snow. So I'll
Yeah.
be like, what is this? Right.
Yes.
Okay. Next question. You're only 2 questions left, right?
Um, what do you think the restaurant worker was thinking about while he was cleaning? Jackie?
Uh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Uh, I think it was right here.
She spilled the coffee.
Mm-hmm.
But she was invisible yet. Still invisible.
She was still
Invisible, yes.
invisible at that time. Yes. Yeah. No. If you were this man, this wrinkled man, making your way toward someone who spilled coffee, how would you have felt?
Like
Like
sick, like crazy, or
like
like
like crazy? Well, first of all, the disrespect, like to spill coffee.
yeah.
Well, personally, I'm a coffee lover, so I wouldn't take that. What do you think, Jackie?
I would feel weird. Like, what are you doing?
Like all preachy and stuff, right? Oh man, you should not be doing this, young lady. Should be more careful. Now, do you think he was rude to Janet, or do you think Janet was rude to him?
Mm,
I don't know. Maybe nobody was rude because she she felt comfortable because she noticed that now she is not invisible. Now she is visible.
Okay, so she wasn't invisible anymore, right? I mean, just at that moment. What do you
Yeah.
think, Andres?
Um, but was normal, but uh, because um, they said hello.
I think, and call me crazy, but I think that Janet was a little bit rude to him. I mean, he was just doing his job, and Janet was honestly a little tired of being invisible, and she took it out with this person, with this tiny wrinkled man. So I don't know. What do you think? Like he was only doing his job, and perhaps it was an honest mistake. I mean, maybe he didn't see her, and she was so like she was all, I don't know, she lost it with him. She was previously mad because nobody else would notice her, and finally someone did, but it was because something wrong she did, right? A mistake.
She had
So
to
I don't.
explain that and she was invisible.
Yeah, I mean that would have been nice. That wouldn't be nice, but that's. I mean, that's not for us to judge. I don't know. We're all invisible in some way, right?
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay. Well, let's continue with focus on vocabulary verbs. So we have um, we have the instruction here. Find the verbs in the story. Match them with their meanings. write letters A to H. So let's do it. Let's write the verbs here and look for them in the reading. The first one is say, the second one is acknowledge. Man, I need glasses. Slip. Paragraph 6. Venture. What paragraph is it? 10. Paragraph 11. Slop down will be also paragraph 11. And top. Also paragraph 11. Okay, now let's go up and look for these words so we can match them with the words here. All right.
Yeah.
Let's take a look first at the expressions here in the box. Can you read the first one, Jackie, please?
Nod or smile to show you see someone.
Mm-hmm. B, Andres.
Move something quickly so people don't notice.
Mm-hmm. Next, Jackie.
Kid with a flat hand.
Huh?
Walk toward.
Mm-hmm.
For example, like
Go somewhere risky or unpleasant.
Listen.
look at someone directly in the eyes.
Full heart.
All right, good. I think I missed one, right? Which was the make eye contact. Make eye contact. Okay. Now, do you want to try to match them without the reading? Or do you want to look for this in context? Which one?
In context.
Context, okay. You can see it there? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we have say in paragraph 1. Now let's look for it and read the context. Only the well, yeah, if you want, yeah, let's read the whole paragraph, all right? So, Andres, please.
Read. The
Yeah, read the first paragraph where we have say.
uh, she first noticed he when she would look into someone's eyes, say a passerby on the street.
Okay, so there we have say.
Yeah.
Now let's go back and see which one matches say in this context. Nope,
No.
no, okay. Now let's take a look at this paragraph one more time, okay? Janet couldn't remember when she'd first realized she was invisible. She supposed it had started. Well, maybe it had started before, but she first noticed it when she would look into someone's eyes, say a passerby on the street, mhm, or even someone in the hallway at work when
Sorry,
she was
what is
pushing.
passerby?
A passerby is just someone who walks down the street, just a passerby, someone walking in front of a specific place or a certain place. For example, if someone just walked by behind me, that person would be a passerby.
Okay.
So in this context, say is used to to give examples,
Like
right?
like
So
feel.
I'm sorry.
So in the paragraph say is like feel.
Say would be in this case more like, for example, or like.
Okay.
Mhm. Yes. So try to replace say for example. So but she first noticed it when she would look into someone's eyes, for example, a passerby on the street or even someone in the hallway at work. Yes, in this case, it's giving us examples of the people who Janet would make eye contact with, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can replace say with, for example, or like. So the first one is E. Now, acknowledge. Paragraph 4. Can you read, Jackie, please?
Yes, but lately she had noticed that not only was no one saying hi back, no one was even acknowledging her.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Now, with which of this can you match acknowledge?
Nod or a smile to show you see someone.
That is correct. To nod, like when you say hi without even saying it, like, you know, that's nothing. But when you nod, or when you smile to show you see someone. Yes. All right. Next is slip. That is in paragraph 6. So please, Andres, go
Yeah.
ahead and read this.
She began wandering from the drive-through windows. They could hear her voice, apparently through the cheap speakers. Could see at least her truck when she pulled up to the windows. They will sleep her. The medium half decaf with vanilla, vanilla,
Vanilla,
vanilla
vanilla.
cream.
Yep. Okay. So there we have the word slip. So in this context, what do you think is slip?
See,
Hit with a flat hand?
or
I don't think so. I think that when you slip something, for example, when you are trying to get out of paying a ticket, you know,
yeah,
when you want to get out of paying a ticket, when you are driving and somebody just pulled you over, hmm and
yeah,
I mean, this is wrong and you shouldn't do it, but it's the best example I can think of. So
yeah,
you have let's say a 50 pesos bill and you slip it without nobody noticing it, right?
yeah,
Like, hey, can you let me go, please? And you give the money.
yeah.
See, magic. So, with that example, what do you think is the best option for slip?
F. Oh,
F? I would say B.
B.
Move something quickly so people don't notice.
Okay.
It just, or when you want to skip the line somewhere, perhaps at uh, at a restaurant, in a restaurant, like, hey, there's a lot of people here. Can you just slip a 20 for them to give us a table? You know?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good. All right, now that's number 3. Make eye contact. That is also paragraph 6. Actually, it's the rest of the paragraph, right? Can you read it, Andres? I mean, just to finish the paragraph, right here.
Yeah.
You can begin here. They would slip.
They will sleep her the medium half decaf with vanilla cream and take her bills and give her change, all without making eye contact.
Thank you. So in this context, what is make eye contact?
Uh, look at someone directly in the eye.
Yes, very good. Now, what's next? Uh, venture. Mm-hmm. Paragraph 10. Can you help us, please, Jackie?
With her coffee and bag in one hand and the newspaper tucked under her arm, she pushed through the door of the donut shop where she hadn't ventured in months and made her way to a small table by the window.
Thank you. Now, in this context, what do you think venture is? Like, take into account how she feels about this place.
Whole heart?
Mm,
Can
not
be F.
really. Exactly. Go somewhere risky or unpleasant. Very good. Now we have make your way. Paragraph 11. Can you help us? Andres, please.
Um, uh, 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 a small wrinkled man was making his way toward her. This make, right?
Yep. Make your way. Well, he was making his way. So in this context, what do you think it is?
Um,
So
I don't know.
you
Can
don't
be,
know.
can be,
Let's read it again. A small wrinkled man was making his way toward her. hmm Just that part. That's all we need. Now, which one do you think is the correct option?
C.
Mm,
No.
Don't think so. I think the correct one is D. Walk toward.
Walk.
Yeah. Have you heard this move? This have you heard this? Have you heard this song? 1,000 miles. The one from where the blonde girl's at. No, with Terry Crews. You know that actor,
What
Terry
movie?
Crews. Where the blonde girl's at.
Oh, where with black men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The song "Making My Way Downtown, Walking Fast." That one. Do you know it?
No.
Like, let me look for it. You can see all this. Uh, if I could fall into the sky. Never mind. We don't actually need it. But that song actually uses this expression, make your way, make your way, making my way. downtown. That means I am heading downtown. So I'm walking toward downtown. Well, and the sun. So this is the same. This small wrinkled man was walking toward
But were
Janet. Mm-hmm.
okay, okay.
All right. Next is slap down, which is in paragraph 11 as well. Right here. Can you start reading, please, Jackie?
He put the mop in the bucket and reached over for
Reached.
her reached over for her newspaper, sliding it halfway off the table before Janet slapped her hand down, stopping it.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Now, slap down, what do you think it means?
Hit with a flat hand.
Exactly. Hit with a flat hand. Like, stop, you know? Okay, and the last one is tug, which is also in paragraph 11. Now, we already know what the answer is. And it's just right here. The man looked puzzled and tugged again. Yes? Now, earlier I told you that it was what the man was doing. Yeah? Because I couldn't remember the word for it. But it actually means pull, to pull hard. Okay? Tug means pull hard, which is what you do when you mop, right? So
Yeah.
these are the answers. Well, all right, yes. Now, do you have any questions?
Um, talk is like pull hard. It's the same thing.
Tug is pull hard, yeah. Or that's what it means in this context.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Now, I'm going to give you, are we, well, first, are we done with this? Like, do you not have any more questions?
Mm, no.
No? All good? All right. Okay, well, now, I'm going to give you 5 minutes to read the entire story. Well, not 3 minutes, okay? To read the entire story because you're going to tell the story with your own words or with the words that you can remember. All right? So your time begins. Where's the timer again? I always, okay, here it is. Now your time, 3 minutes, begins now.
Sorry.
Read the story. You have 3 minutes to read it. time. Say goodbye to the story. All right, now, um, okay, who wants to go first on telling the story?
Lady first.
I know.
Come on, my friend.
Okay.
Come on, Jackie, volunteer as a tribute. Mm,
Okay, well, she couldn't remember when she started to be invisible. Maybe it started when she say hi and no one saying hi back was the first thing that happened. Then it started to happen strange things. And no was only one, it was a lot of strange things. But then, and before the storm, she she goes to the donut shop and she discovered that she she's not she is not invisible more. Now the the man see her and say hi back.
okay, that's it.
Yes.
Nice. Well, it was pretty much, yeah, the general idea of the story. Now, Andres, it's your turn.
The same things. um, oh yes, the same, but
What?
yeah.
Come on, tell the story.
um, one day, a beautiful girl um, began her day like always, and she began to see strange things because every day she likes to see and say hello, oh, to other people, other women, and she began to feel strange things because nobody say hello or saw her. And when one day she began she understand the problem when she went to buy in her truck, and she can't buy because nobody saw her. And but after um she began to see that other people uh, can see her, and and I think that's it.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, in general way, yes.
That's all you can remember. Oh, good. Okay. Well, I reckon the closest to the story, to the real story, was Jackie. I don't know. What do you think?
Yes.
No.
You acknowledge acknowledge Jackie. Let's yeah, she won. I don't know. You win. I don't know what.
1 point myself.
Um, sure, why not? I mean, I'm not teacher. I'm not your teacher, so it is only valid with me. But I mean, that's good. You have an extra point for when I'm your teacher. I don't know if I get to be your teacher. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for today. Hopefully, teacher Fernando is feeling good. Is feeling better on Monday. But if not, I will still be here with you. Okay, so first, well, before we go, what did you learn today? Or what did you like about today's class?
The history was too strange.
Yeah, it was a little bit strange.
So in the beginning was too difficult to understand and was a
But
large history.
yes, it was long. But at the end, you understood it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it all made sense eventually, which is good. What do you think, Jackie?
The same story was weird, but interesting.
It was weird but interesting. All right, that's cool. Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming today. And I really hope to see you again soon, sometime. Well, I didn't quite see you, but to talk to
Yes.
you.
Nice. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too, man. And Jackie
Thank
as
you.
well. Nice to meet you. All right. Thank you very much for being here today and have a lovely weekend.
Time for the
Thank
class.
you.
Have a nice weekend too.
Thank you. Bye bye.
See you.
See you.
See you.